Ready for round one?
Race your way in, South Georgia Motorsports Park. It's a repeat of the finals of Florida, where I raced Bobby in the finals and beat him, drawed him. So I have to win this round and able to race in the Invitational tomorrow. I don't see it being a problem, but the track still ain't came around. It's still not there. We turned it down a little bit. Hopefully he won't guess what laid on me too bad and kick his ass.
Okay, Dave? You okay, bud? You okay? Fuck, dude. No fire. Driver's good. No fire. We're checking for fluid.
South Georgia Motorsports Park, race 3 of No Prep Kings. To put it shortly, we had a shitty weekend. It ended right here. It's about the point of impact. I was racing Bobby, first round of Race Your Way In, and right after 8th mile, got loose, turned sideways on me really quick, I couldn't recover it, and we blasted the wall. So it's gonna be a few weeks before we can get it fixed. My chassis guy can't get it in for another 2.5 weeks. But as soon as that thing is open, as soon as he's open, it'll be there. We're gonna rebuild the car. It's not as bad as we thought it was. It knocked the motor over in front frame, so we'll front clip it, rebuild it all. Probably our biggest obstacle is going to be fiberglass and carbon fiber parts. Of course, everybody knows with COVID, everybody is way behind, manufacturers. So that's gonna be our longest wait. I think the car's gonna be fixed before I can get all the parts in. But without a doubt, I will be back. That car will be back. We have a competitive car. Not sure what happened. I probably just ran out of talent right there at 8th mile, and it got away from me. But we'll be back, I promise, and it'll be faster than it was and better than it was.
3 days later.
So everyone knows you, Daddy Dave and Charlie, Speed Society. Of course, everybody wants to know. As you know, we kind of still help on your page as far as Facebook goes. And you've never really come out. It's been 3-4 days, so I needed to corner you and find out what happened at the race. Obviously, you wrecked your car, but how? Yeah. How did Daddy Dave do that? Tell us.
So we're talking about that race?
Yeah. Yeah, we got to talk about that race because everyone wants to know. You just kind of like, hey, I'm going to be over here, things making good licks, and then boom. You're like, oh, we crashed, but I'm safe. And then your page is like, hey, what's going on? Where's Dave?
My bad. It's been an extremely busy few days trying to get parts. Really hard to get anything right now. So I've been really busy trying to orchestrate that and get all that done.
How did it happen? Typically, everyone online says that it's prepped anyway at the shutdown. I've been to plenty of races with you, with everybody. All the Street Outlaws, I've seen them prep, 660 on. So was it not this time completely?
I can't confirm or deny it. Like, I don't know if it was or not.
Right.
The way the car acted, I'm going to say no, it was not. The car has been hauling ass. Like, we've had a really good season with it. We've filmed another season of the 405 show, and with the new combination, and it's working, and it's hauling ass. Like, it's really fast.
Things you can't tell us hauling ass, like where you're at on the list, what's not aired yet, like that kind of hauling ass.
I can't. Well, as everybody probably has put together, there's not a list anymore, and now it's more of a runoff to see which 5 of us can go to America's top 20 list. So I can't tell you if I made it or not, but it was a really good season.
Okay, fair enough. How bad's the car?
It's bad. Not as bad as we thought it was going to be. It knocked the front chassis over, knocked the motor over. So I took it to Bob at Tynan Race Cars. He assessed it, and it's not as bad as what I expected. We're going to front half it. Basically, we're going to go 3 or 4 inches in front of the firewall. We're going to cut it off, scab in a new front end, and then hang all new carbon fiber and fiberglass on it.
The next race, though, is coming up, right? One got postponed because of rain, which is kind of a blessing, right?
Luckily, we dodged that one. It got rescheduled. New Hampshire is actually this weekend, and I will not make it. I've got way too much stuff going on here as far as getting a car ready and some personal family stuff going on. If anybody knows me, they know I'm not a good spectator. So I've been trying to get the S10, my daily, together, and we're going to try to make Pennsylvania with that and run the daily driver class with it.
Okay. But Goliath won't be there.
No, will not.
All right. So when will we see Goliath again?
Hopefully South Carolina or the rescheduled Cordoba race. That's the one that we're shooting for, one of those two right there.
All right. Fair enough. So one last question. Did it shake you up at all? I mean, this is like, you guys are getting your cars. They're just top notch. They're probably, well, I could say it sometimes, but we all know they're really fast now. Even on no prep, you guys are really fast. They've escalated to the moon. I mean, this is they're quite fast cars. I mean, between the top 5 guys out there, you can go run with anybody.
Absolutely. This one, with the new Pro Charger combination, Hemi Pro Charger, I've been faster than with it than I was with the twin turbo deal.
That's crazy. So did it shake you up to crash again after
Absolutely
your first crash? Really?
Absolutely.
It's just part of it?
Yeah. Bob redid the whole car over the winter.
Yeah.
Changed everything up for me and went behind my seat, cut it off, redid everything forward. And even after the wreck, when I talked to Bob, and even when I picked the car up, I looked at the car and everything looked legit. And then after the crash, I was talking to Bob, and I told Bob, I was like, Bob, I feel like I could roll this thing 100 times and step out of it. Like, I feel that safe in the car, and that speaks volumes.
Yeah, especially from the last time when the bottle hit your head and then the freaking brackets for your belts. I mean, I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
100%.
Wild. So, okay, cool.
100%.
So you're not shook up. You're good to go. Car's being rebuilt. Still going to be Goliath. Same paint scheme, everything?
Yeah, it'll look the same.
Cool.
Same wheels, same everything. Rick Ball, he's already making me wheels. The brake man, brake company, they already sent everything over. Santoff sent his struts over. Bob's got all the parts. You got to put everything together and fit everything. But as far as the accident, I can't blame it on nothing other than me. It was a rookie mistake. It sucks to say that, but it was all my fault. I was completely watching Bob. Bob got out on me 2 or 3 cars. I sucked him back up in, and it was that close, and it was going to be that close at the finish line. And I was watching Bob and watching the cone and watching Bob, watching the cone, where I should have been racing my own race. I should have been on the parachutes way earlier. So I got nobody to blame but myself.
Fair enough. Well, at least you're safe, and at least your car's not completely totaled. So
Yeah.
That's good. So where are you off to now? What's the next step? I mean, I know you guys are
to-
traveling like mad. You got your wife over in New York with the whole ice cream place. I mean, you guys are all over the map.
Did you just lose me?
Yep.
Can you hear me though?
Yeah, I can hear you. So even though we lost you, we'll put an image up or something. So you're on the road. You're going somewhere. Obviously, this is just so we can post on your page anyway, and you don't have any free time. It made you stop and go get internet because the fans were kind of like, what's up, dude? You got to let us know what's going on. So where are you off to?
I'm off to Fuel Tech in Georgia. We're going to dyno the S10 and make sure it's legit. And then I'm going straight to New York to see the wife for a few days. And then I will be in Pennsylvania at No Prep Kings.
All right. Well, fair enough. Apparently your screen's done with you anyway. And
Yeah.
I'll holler at you later, but at least we can get something up. And be safe out there, man.
Okay.
All right. See ya.